Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, and today we're just going for an all-around, just a good set of gifts here that we can go for, and items as well. There's nothing too unusual here. We have very heavy, hard-hitting gifts, while at the same time having very heavy, hard-hitting charge attacks, with very quick usage and pretty high ichor recovery, especially on our blood veil at more than 20 ichor on a backstab or parry, and if we use a drain activator, that goes up by 50% even more, so it gets a little out of hand. We'll bring an ichor coagulant along just for the fact that when we fight Eva, we are going to need it. Also, we'll bring Jack along just for, you know, whatever reason. He's just here for this area, and it's fun to bring him along to hear what he has to say, but he's not really along for anything, so it's almost like a solo with an occasional save, but there's not really much for Jack to say here. So there's really nothing too incredible or amazing. Oh, okay. I was too early on the parry there, and you'll see here how much ichor we get. Absolutely amazing. Okay, and we'll just go for a little bit of a heal there, and if we go for charge attacks, that also does very well. And so we have a very interesting, varied move set here that we can go for, all things considered. And we can dispatch our enemies basically any way we actually want to. Okay, and we'll go for a backstab here and get a ton of ichor back. Good. And even as a regular type of weapon, the Black Greatsword is very good. Even as it's just a, even just using it as a regular sword, not even using it as a charge attack kind of weapon. But if we go for just some basic regular attacks here, we are able to, you know, constantly destroy the enemy, and we have a knockdown built in, and even just as a regular weapon overall, it is still a very good weapon to use and go for. So we're able to constantly have a plethora of options at our fingertips in how we go about engaging with the different enemies, because we have a ranged gift, we have gifts that move us from a distance closer, we also have something, we also have a lot of damage when we are up close to the enemy all together. So it's very interesting to see how this all works. Oh, okay. And this guy definitely got the drop on us there, and that stagger works very well, because of how you know, because of how the stagger happens. It works and pairs very effectively with freezing roar, because of the amount of time that it takes to cast freezing roar. It gives us all the time in the world to actually use it, and we don't have to worry about it at all. Okay, good. And whoops, no backstab, unfortunately. That would have been nice to get, but oh well. And here's where, like, it would be nice to hit this guy from distance, right? So we can do this. He comes running up on us, and we can close the distance and the gap very easily and very effectively, because of how you know, all of this works out. And we can just knock these guys down very easily and take care of them, you know, super easy here. Oh, okay. too far away. So it's really great that we're able to constantly use whatever we need in order to come up on the enemy while still having all kinds of distance between you and the enemy. So it works out very nicely. Okay, let's go for a charge and gift prowess here. Okay, let's go for a charge attack here, see what he does. I don't think we'll be able to get a parry here, just because of how he operates. But that works out fairly okay. Yeah. These guys are going to. Whoops. They're just going to be little annoyances here that we are going to have to just try and recover some ichor on. Okay, Jack will watch our health, and as you can see, Jack really doesn't do any kind of damage here along the way. He's just kind of along for the ride. Okay, we'll take some ichor there, and the quick drain is simply to get back you know, a decent amount of ichor at a very quick, cheap, simple variety method there. Okay, we'll bring this guy towards us. We'll knock him down, and then we will go for a charge attack there. Okay, and then let's go for a launch if we can get it, and get back a huge amount of ichor here. We will get back all of our ichor. There we go. So very nice. And even if we drain a little bit here, that's completely fine. It won't be very much ichor that we'll lose while we wait for gift extension.
Moving.
And let's go ahead and get gift extension going so we can get all of our other gifts going. So this build is literally just to kind of show off the Black Greatsword even more, and the variety of options that you can have going with it, as a regular weapon, or as a gifted weapon, or as a, well, not gifted in the sense of an EOS Chrome, but as a weapon that you can use weapon gifts with, as well as mixing in charge attacks and freezing roar along with your damage sets. So it's not capitalizing on any one specific variety or method of play. It's actually kind of combining all of them into one specific set of builds here in order to have really good results overall. Except for that first dude, trying to get that parry on him was a waste of time and unfortunate. But as you'll see here in the Eva fight as well, anytime we are fighting one single enemy, this build will do very well. It becomes a problem when we have multiple enemies running around, because we are very one setup, or very single target minded with this setup. Tormenting Blast is kind of an AoE in a sense, but everything else is set up for one-on-one kind of engagements, which is really great for bosses because of the fact that you are fighting a boss one-on-one, and you are single target damage essentially. And since Eva tries to get you to go away from her, and then she can hit you at range, we are able to meet her either at range, medium range I would say, and we are able to meet her up close and personal. So it works out very well from a boss standard perspective, that you do want to have some kind of range so you can reach out and touch, which is where Dragon Lunge and Freezing Roar come into play. Tormenting Blast is sort of a close-up, but if you zoom past her with Tormenting Blast, then it's kind of a waste. So we will kind of use it at a distance, kind of set here. Well, we lost out on those seconds of being able to use that, so that's unfortunate. Lost about 15 seconds, or about 10 seconds there for uh, uh, the charge drain ability. Oops. Okay, let's get in close here. Alright, so let's go for a dragon lunge. And... okay, and we'll go for a charge attack here just for a little bit of stagger. And we'll see if that'll help get her out of the stagger there with the hands. Nope. Okay. Alright, so pretty good first round there. Let's get a little bit of I-core there. Okay, good. We are in a good position there. Okay, very nice. Okay. And we're doing pretty well there. Just wailing away on her. Jack's doing Jack things, right? So this is kind of unfortunate that we are... oh, whoops. That we are having the Black Blood Liberator with pretty weak defenses overall. And also the other problem is that we can't use our drains for, you know, big I-core recovery. I guess we could go for a charge drain and get back some pretty good I-core there. Okay. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, now we are leaking, which is not great. Come on, there we go. Okay. And let's go ahead and heal up here while we can. Oh, we're dead. Jack's dead. Oh, we're dead. Couldn't see what was going on. We had a very good first phase and a pretty good run into the second phase there. Then we just got hit a few times, and as you can see, our defenses are pretty pathetic here for Slash and Pierce, which is what she is doing. She has she doesn't do any crush damage, and so, well, the hands I think do crush damage, but even that is very low. So that is, you know, really unfortunate that this is our defensive set, and we can't do backstabs or anything like that on her, and so we are at a kind of super disadvantage on a boss fight because we don't have any ability to get back high amounts of I-core unless we do charge drains. Quick drains are too stamina intense, and it's in our best interest to go for charge drains because we do have all the charge accelerators and time crunch and charge accelerator and a charge booster. So we're able to actually use our charge drains, but since it's a claw veil, we have to gauge our distance. Otherwise, we won't be able to actually hit her and recover the drain value. Because most of the time you'll just jump past her because it's a claw veil, and all the claw veils have a distance requirement set on them, right? And that was very timely stamina boost there, morale boost. And since the claw veils do have that distance requirement to gauge where you are in relation to the boss, also that comes into play with calculating, you know, which gift to use when. And so we're not doing those charge drains for a bunch of damage, but it is a byproduct of having the Black Greatsword available with its really good charge attacks. So keep that in mind. Okay, as we get into the second round here with Eva, it will be, you know, obviously in our best interest to stay close while we can without too much hassle. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our haze here real quick. Okay. Okay, we'll go for a charge attack here just for some stagger. Alright, well that was a really good phase there, going through our damage set. Okay, she staggered again, so we can go for all these gifts. Oh, okay, unfortunate there. Okay. Whoa, that was what I was worried about. And Jack, again, does not know how to heal friends. He's typically just jumping around doing Jack things. So in order to make the run back less painful, we will switch it up here and go for lightning charge to make sure that we can get there extra fast. Jack, I am not going to run. I am going to dash like the Dickens here. And that's what makes this run back oh so painful, is just this elevator that you have to wait for it. I guess you can send it down from the top, but what's the point in believing that you're gonna need a run back? You know, it's all psychological. But this build and this setup, as powerful as it is, the reality is that you don't have any real defenses overall, just because of the fact that you know, the Black Blood Liberator is so weak on defense. It's kind of a sad piece of the puzzle here, because you get hit once by pretty much anything from Eva and you're gonna die immediately. She hits very, very hard, and she has full arena awareness, while at the same time having you know, really high HP values. That's a good idea. Okay, and as we go for all these things here, hopefully we can get her into a stagger state several times. Okay, whoops. See there, one hit. We had one hit and we got 2,000 HP gone. Like that, we have to heal twice. Here come the hands. Oh, okay. And there's 1,300 damage, so she can out damage our healing. Okay, pretty good damage here overall. Oh boy. Jack, please stop dodging and go heal, please. There you go. Oh boy. Yeah, I couldn't get out of it. That was really unfortunate. Oh, good. She's going for Jack. So we should be able to get all healed up and ready to go. Okay, here come the hands. Okay, she's going for Jack. Let's get in there and do some charge attacks. This will help stagger her a bit. Okay, beautiful. Let's go for some damage here. Okay, not the greatest amount of damage. And not a huge amount of I-core. Okay, we'll go for some damage at a distance here. Oops, unfortunate there. We didn't get the second level there on the hit. Okay. Alright. Okay, we'll do this. And we'll go for a stagger. Oh, Jack? No, he's gonna dodge. Yep. Or block. Okay, Jack is definitely an interesting individual for sure. He
We'll come back, so there's no harm in trying.
he's just one of those individuals that that is why if that was anybody else at that point, we would have won, because we would have gotten back up out of being killed. Any other partner would have revived us at that moment, but Jack decided that it was prudent to go for a block, which is absolutely the wrong choice, because Jack always makes the wrong choices. So he definitely made the right choice in hooking up with Eva. That is definitely something he did correct. However, the rest of his AI is completely garbage for how it operates and interacts in the arena with the different attacks and everything that are happening. So that's just Jack for you. That's just typical Jack.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so going for the different attacks of the Black Greatsword are still very, very good. It is a really good sword, even as just just a great. Oh, we're dead. Even as just a good sword overall. Okay, here we go. Okay, good. It's going for Jack. Oh boy. So you can see there that we get hit once and we're completely dead pretty much the whole time. Absolutely crazy that that's even the case. Okay. Okay, great. Okay. Oh boy, we're dead. I'm too far in here, and she's too close to the edge to make anything work. So we will go ahead and heal up here, and let's head back in and go for some charge attacks. Okay. Okay, good. And those blood pillars are extra staggering for her, which is great that we can do that, just because of the fact that, you know, you can't typically stagger a boss on demand. It typically is very hard to stagger a boss whenever you want. Oh boy, here come the stand blades. Yep, they're coming after me. Okay. Alright, let's get back in there. Yeah, you've said that before, Jack. Nope, we're dead. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up. Now, she is very, very close to the edge of the arena there, and that is the worst place for her to be, because everything comes out of her from there and, you know, comes swirling around. and like that. It is very, very bad for her, for us, that she is in that position. Okay. And we'll finish her off with an freezing roar. Okay, a pretty rough fight overall. Definitely tougher than some of the other times we've been through here to fight her. However, the build does hold up fairly okay, as long as there is ichor to grab. However, because of the lack of backstabs, our build is severely hampered. So that's where, when you're adventuring, you do so much better just because of the fact that you're able to get backstabs whenever you want on an enemy, and you can gain, you know, a huge amount of ichor. Here you need 6, here you need 12, and then here you need 18. So one backstab will allow you to use all of these. And down here it's 8, 13, and 20, or 18, and then 23. So one backstab, 2 backstabs, and you can use all of your gifts suite again. So that's where this build shines, is when you're allowed to get backstabs. As soon as you can't get backstabs, basically all of your ichor recovery just dies. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this and found a build that definitely you should look into and think about using just for regular adventuring and everything else. So it's a great build. Okay, well, do it for me today, and you guys take care. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in another one. Bye.